Just Mach Punch again. Now we fucking Dual Shock. Bodied! This is one video you're going to want to see all the way through. Guys, we have the craziest team on the ladder with 2 revival blessings. Yes, we're packing the Lepa Berry, and it's the most offensive team yet. Shoutouts to Mav. We're going to hop right into it. If you are new or if you're not, this is what you came for, man. High ladder competitive play. So gonna pause until we get. Okay, so we got our first opponent here, 1700. Let's see how we want to go about this. Glamora is a bit of a bitch, right? Because it one, I don't get the boost from Annihilate, obviously. This is a weird mine because it's fast and can spore and stuff. I don't want to. He has a pawn out as well, which is very cool. And he has a Ditto as well. Seems almost not a mirror match by any means, but it's excuse me, our teams are quite similar, funnily enough, so that's gonna matter. What is our game plan here? I mean, I can't muscle pass Blissey with Volcarona because that probably has Toxic, and he has like Blissey's Volcarona is pretty much useless this game, so we have to go heavy on our physical attackers. Pawnot can revival blessings, things and whatnot. So we're gonna opt for Annihilate as it's actually a horrible situation for him. If he Rage Fists me, I one-shot his Ditto. Even if he doesn't, the only alternative is to go to. I don't want to risk stealth rocking here, and he goes to after Glamora, which blows for us because can Mortal Spin and stuff. Yeah, it does boost our Rage Fist though. Yeah, so now we're getting stronger Rage Fists. We can Rage Fist one small. So Rage Fist is what, base 200 right now? Yeah, so he's max defense Glamora, which is good to know. There, you never go Blissey here. If he Mortal Spins as I go, it's the worst case scenario. He goes Blissey. This is actually a horrible situation. Him being max defense, ancient power, spiky shield. But that's the nature of playing with teams like these, because when people are using gimmicky stuff, don't really have a lot of counter plan because I have so little offense. But because I took so long, he's definitely not going Blissey. Come on, 1%, dude. 1%, bro. Come on, bro. It's obviously spiky shield here. Okay, we're just gonna go King's Gambit here and leverage that. King's Gambit is a big problem for him. Huge fucking issue. He's shown all of his moves. I mean, it'd be a really, like, this is a free SD, so I don't think he'd want me to just get an SD off for free, but I would have gotten +4, which it depends on what his pawn out has. So I'm in a really bad spot, as you can see, but we're gonna figure it out. Upside is that Volcarona can come in on pawn out, burn him. Nice. We still have our revival blessing, but it's gonna be a hard fucking game. But King's Gambit is good enough to pull this through. I have faith in my King's Gambit and revival blessing. So this is gonna require some fucking thinking, if there ever was some thinking. So my job here is to get King's Gambit in as often as possible. He may revival blessing this turn and try to bring back the Glamora. The Glamora is a non-factor. That's King Gambit fodder. So I want to stay in and beat this pawn out in. Does he have Lepa? Yeah, so he's the same set as me. I think he's ancient power. So we're gonna fiery dance again. We want this gone. There's nothing we can do about this shit anyway. He has Volt Switch, so he's not even. He might have a fighting move. We'll see. I'm not certain. So I get to go King's Gambit on this, and somebody dies because you probably have you might not have Toxic on this. So we Cloud Cleave here. Watch him go for close combat. Pex is not a motherfucking counter. Okay, it is a counter. I am max. I'm Black Glasses as well. So let's see. He probably has Haze. Part of me is like trying to see what the fuck these things run. Yeah, I'm getting bodied by this low ladder stuff. Well, it's not low ladder, but you know, it's a problem. But I do have Revival Blessing. I could Terra Dark here, but I figured it'd be a waste. As I said, King's Gambit is a huge fucking issue for him. Like his countermeasure is his Ditto. Ditto can't kill me from here, I wouldn't think. So him going Ditto here is amazing. Well, he has 2 Fallen, so he might one-shot me. He actually probably will. I don't want King's Gambit dying here. It'd be a waste. So how do I want to go about this? I could go Shampoo, Swords Dance. I could go Pawn Out, Revival Blessing. As he does what? If I had CC, I'd use it. I actually don't have CC on this team. I don't need Annihilate as much as I need my Revival Blessings. The Revival Blessing is such a cool move, man. Because like now I have to think about this because I don't want to waste my Revival Blessing because I want it for so what we're gonna do is opt for Champ. I actually don't have Sacred Sword. I thought I did. But I'll bluff it here. Even if he knocks out my Shampoo, this is not the best. I thought I had Sacred Sword. I was thinking about the last team we used, but I figured Pex would come in. He's shown Infestation, Baneful. We always crunch here. Doesn't knock him out. The Blissey might not have. See, obviously he just goes for, which is fine. It gives us the free switch into Pawn Out, which gives us the Revival Blessing. The question is who we want back. I could kill his Pex too. If I kill the Pex, he goes back to his. I'm supposed to actually have Ice Punch on this. I thought I changed it. That might end up helping us here. Dual Shock, Revival Blessing, and we get to pick one. Man, this is such a cool fucking little thing. So Annihilate is back. What the fuck? As now the way it's looking is as if Volk can't be beat. I'm not sure what the other move on his Pex is. This is a problem for me though. I could Revival Blessing again. Isn't that interesting? This I guess I could go Ditto. Can Ditto copy Revival Blessing too? Yo, this shit is lit. I probably could copy his Revival. This probably has Rapid Spin though. Yeah, so it gives me the opportunity to spin his hazards away. Does he have anything that could knock me out? No, he has Leech Seed, Spore Knock. Yeah, so I actually get to spin here, which is hilarious for me. That means Annihilate comes back in at max, and I got this young speed boost. So this shit can't even do anything. I guess it could try to fake out. It has, I think, one more Revival Blessing. Oh, but it has like knockoff and stuff. It has I only have knockoff because I'm trash with this Mon. So let's say he Revival Blessings. Rapid Spin does 12%. Let's just spin again and knock him out with Burn. Yeah, because he's bringing back Glamora. At the very least, I can Spore something here. He's shown Volt Switch. So he's brought back Glamora twice. I want this gun. don't want Glamora getting... We can Rapid Spin, actually. Yeah, Glamora... So Ditto is gone, but that's fine. Annihilate has, I think, a base 20 million motherfucking Rage Fist right now. And... Ponok can bring back Xianpao. Dual Shock I don't think is a contact move. I might be wrong. It doesn't even kill. Does it affect? Does it fucking Toxic Debris? This stupid ass fucking garbage mine. I fucking can't stand it. So he obviously tries to Spiky Shield here. The Revival Blessing shit is really fucking with my head, guys. I guess I could have. I just didn't want him copying my Annihilate there, so I don't regret that. You know what I could have done is probably gone to Gambit. Gambit was. I didn't want to go. I didn't want him to go to this, but I mean I have this. I suppose and it only has knockoff and leech seed and such, so it doesn't even have a ground move. So I would have been fine. Oh, whoa. That shit got one shot. Does that have bad defense? That's actually a really important kill. Because I'm not worried about Spore anymore, which means King Gambit is like King Gambit eats. So he's... I mean, I don't think he can touch Annihilate. I mean, he can copy Revival Blessing. Can't he? Isn't that how that works? We'll find out, man. I'm not 100% certain on how this works. I'd assume he can copy it. Let's find out. I'm gonna bring back my Xianpao if I can. Or do I bring back Ditto? No, Xianpao is a bigger problem, especially with a Sword Dance. Though with if he CCs and I went, yeah, so he can copy. So it brings back Glamora. This shit is insane, bro. This is the most insane game of all fucking time, bro. So now I bring back Xianpao. Yo, we bringing everybody back, bro. But now he can't. Dual Shock. He can go Pex, though. I'm going to go Annihilate here. No, I go Gambit. I go King's Gambit here. King's Gambit's better. Bruh, this fucking Glamora has been back 100 damn times. He should have brought back the Toadstool screw, though. I don't want him going Pex. The Infestation Pex is a bitch for me to deal with. And I can't Volt Switch. Yeah, there goes Pex. Now, because I have the... I only have a few foes fallen, actually. So if he goes to Infestation here, I'm in a bind. And I can't Revival Blessing anymore. Shit. Sacks Glamora. I didn't know the he didn't come back at half a health. So if I SD'd there, I'd have had his ass. When did this get back to full health? Is that what he revived? Xianpao is revived. Oh, Ponot is what I forgot. I killed this. In my brain, I was like, burn him again. Oh, that's some bullshit. So is it Toxic Pex? He Volt Switches here. Oh, he's just Morning Sun. Well, I guess that does. Yo, I'm thinking now, does he get another Revival Blessing since he's healed? Or does it still remain at 0? Like, these are some... Like, we've never had to think about shit like this ever before. And the fucking Glamora, bro. That dumbass mon. A hard Annihilate. A straight wall. Right move gets a kill. We Rage Fist straight up. Pex gets 2 KO'd. He Banefuls. I mean, he could not. I don't die, which is a big deal. And so now, do you go hard back to Blissey? If he does, he loses a mon to the Gambit. I can't have this thing staying in. If he loses Blissey, I think he loses to my Volk. I don't know what the Blissey set is. He sacks pawn on. Okay, he's like, I'm not even risking it. Yo, this is some bullshit. This is the most bullshit game of all time, bro. So now Ditto's coming in full show. For sure that Ditto's coming in. He goes Pex, which is crazy to me. If I went pawn out there, but I guess with all the goddamn hazards you got. So it's gonna come down to whether or not this has toxic spikes. Don't need toxic. I mean, it's gonna have like haze and such. So it seems the Pex can't touch Blissey. It's probably Infestation, Baneful Bunker, Recover, and an attacking move, perhaps, because you'd have no reason not to toxic there. So I'm actually gonna give up Xianpao for the sake of the Gambit's strength. Seismic Toss. It seems like he can't touch Volk. Now I'm not 100. I know the Gambit coming in here, and my boy Gambit is mad. He's mad. He's going mad with power. That Kowtow Cleave. I always call it Cloud Cleave. Kowtow Cleave is no motherfucking joke right now, boys. Pawnot. If he loses this, Pawnot should win. It's gonna be close. Man, I don't think I played this game well at all. It's just okay. So now he has to go to his Ditto, which I get to Sucker Punch for sure, and then Pawnot. But that damage is gonna mean that Pawnot's Mach Punch guarantee kills. I don't know why he'd ever Sucker Punch. Even if he Sucker Punches. So there we go. Kowtow Cleaves. Doesn't know my Pawnot has Mach Punch. If he goes Blissey, I 2 KO down unless he has Protect. I mean, he's gonna probably not expect me to have Mach Punch here, so he's gonna leave the Ditto in. Actually, I'm faster than him anyway. What am I doing? Let me just close combat here. There's no way in hell you're faster than me. I have 173, 50 plus. Yeah, I'm 100% faster than you. So I always just close combat. What if he's not scarfed? That would have been the only thing. If he wasn't scarfed and Sucker Punch. Actually, it was probably better to Mach Punch there. Because if he wasn't scarfed, man, this was, watch him Protect. Fucking Protect soft-boiled Blissey. Bro, this was the most the weirdest fucking mind-boggling trying to figure out while we were going through it game of all time. This nigga has Protect! Bruh, who the fuck runs Protect, bro? So if he has Toxic, I'm out of here, dude. Like, if Toxic is your last move, bro, I am out of this bitch, man. Who the fuck runs Protect? Burn him. So we have obviously we still have our Terra type, which I think is funny. Quiver Dance, we always just get 1,000,000 plus 5 million. I mean, not misclick here. Can you believe he hasn't been burnt once? 27%. This boy has the fucking that one item. So obviously we're gonna just start Giga Drain healthing. Quiver Dance again. He's gonna crit me with Seismic Toss. If anybody would get crit with Seismic Toss, it would be Mr. Motherfucking Jamvat, bro. Let's see how much this Giga is doing. 20. I'm getting 18 per turn. Okay, we don't want to play around with that. It's Morning Sun once more. So now we're gonna Terra Grass. Thinking if there's anything. I wonder what his last move is. 31%. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I'd assume soft boiled. Okay. When am I tripping, or did this dude not get burnt one time? Unless Seismic Toss stopped touching people. Like this was yo, that is, bruh, what are the odds? He Seismic Tossed what? 10. I mean, I'd say 10 or 11 times and didn't get burnt. GG, bro. Bro, this game was the most disgusting game on the ladder. Guys, I told you, you wanted to stay fucking tuned. Because see, in competitive minds, it's all a game of anticipation. But, and I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation. I forgot you didn't terrestrialize, actually. I don't know if you guys, I played a game with this right before. I think it was a lower ladder or somewhere around this guy's range, and then lost. But I lost, I think 30 points or so. So we gotta work our way back up to the 19. Yo, I don't mind this team. I just have to use, my brain is not adjusted to the revival blessing. So I'm like how you play a game typically is you'd go through, you have game plan, but revival blessing, particularly when you're fighting against it too, and you're trying to figure it out, and you're trying to figure out how his works, and then add in ditto. That is the most revival blessings in any game ever, I'm sure. We use it, what, 5 times? Like, that Glamora would not fucking die. Yo, that was a beautiful thing, man. Yo, I haven't had so much fun in a Mons game in so long. And I'm not saying I'm not having fun with the previous lives and such, but just the what the fuck is about to happen next of that battle was insane, man. Hit the like button down below for that insane battle. So we're gonna have another insane one. This one's a bit more I can understand. Again, I'm supposed to have Ice Punch on this, but because I was like, Clodsire fucks us. Close combat ended up helping there. Close combat actually kind of helps more here because I can one-shot the things. So let's see what our end game here. I'd say Volcarona. Volcarona is our most reliable sweeper here. What's Shame Pow's purpose? When I Icicle Crash, what does he do? Goes to Gold Angor, King's Gambit. Annihilate, obviously he's gonna fuck somebody up in the beginning. King's Gambit, Sucker Punch. Can't get past the Hariyama unless I'm hella boosted. And Pawn Out's finna bring some shit back. So it's Devastation off jump. This could have Spore. What don't I need? I don't need... Do I need Ditto? Ditto's one of those mines. Like, do you ever really let Ditto go to sleep? You know what I mean? You're truly don't need the Ditto. And oh yeah, I forgot that this makes me part electric. That's actually not what I wanted. I mean, this makes me part grass. So that made it look like I just fucking crushed dude with some insane play. It just means my Annihilate is not sash no more, you know. So that's the problem. But I know it's set, so it's only Earth Power, which means once something gets spored, this is set up fodder for. Okay. Doesn't have a switching into this, not a reliable one at least. So a sash. Okay, so this is getting spored, which means we burn a sleep turn. We could go back to Ditto, copy, and try to spin. If that doesn't work, he gets gold, then go in. I could stand and burn a sleep turn as he does what goes to the Hariyama. I have so many options here, truth be told. So many options. Chiyu on a switch would be a bitch. So I'm gonna pivot back to this. I didn't burn a sleep turn on this, which is a little annoying. But because I don't have the fighting move, I can't touch King's Gambit. He doesn't know that, obviously. I can't touch King's Gambit. So let's see, he just spikes again. Goes Iron Hands. And so now he fears potential Spore. So he either goes to one. I mean, I annihilate him with fucking Earth Power. Should fear potential Spore, opt for gold, then go, or sacking his Tentacruel. I'm gonna Earth Power straight up. He just leaves the Iron Heads in, which is interesting because I could have just spored him. It's not the biggest deal in the world. So we're gonna have to annihilate and get these bands up and then knock him out after that. I'm not playing the team super optimally. Like, I think Volk is such a fucking beast that it's like whatever. But he's already spored something, so do I set up here and win? He spored something. It's just Rage Fist. I'm actually faster, so that was all a bunch of for nothing. He's not even max speed. Why would you not be max speed in your sash? Like, what the fuck? So here comes Chiyu, which we want. We want Chiyu to overheat most likely. I was gonna say most likely. We could Terra Water, but I'm never gonna terrestrialize my Volk, so I suppose it doesn't matter. But if he Dark Pulses, we die. King's Gambit is Terra Dark. My King's Gambit is getting more and more dangerous by the turn. So if fire moves, he specs. This allows us to go Pawn Knot. The thing about this is it always kind of prompts the opponent to think you're going to go for Revival Blessing. I don't know if Dual Shock one-shots. I'm going to use it though. Ideally, he goes Goldengo if he does switch. If not, he's going to get dropped by Iron. Well, not Iron Hands, but like now, yeah. So he fears me going for the Revival Blessing, so he stays in. Like, you can bluff Revival Blessing. What kind of times are we living in, ladies and gentlemen? What kind of times are we living in when you can't even just exist in peace? You gotta be fearing Revival Blessings left and right. So obviously at this point, Volk beats everything except Excalibur, because he actually gets a special attack, an attack boost from my fire move. So I want that gone. Oxtra King's Gambit. So here comes the terrestrialization. I wonder what it's gonna tear into. That does matter a lot. I'm trying to think if he Terra Fairies. What's the worst case scenario? He Terra Fairies and he could think I'm banded. I don't think he'd think that, because that one shot is Chi. That would be a very dumb assumption. Revival Blessing is flying. Okay, Revival Blessing my Ditto. So the SD's gonna be packing Sucker, obviously. I have another Revival Blessing I can use. So my Shampoo, what does it do? Fainted party member, select the Revival one. It fails if, which means that a couple ways we could go about this. Him being part flying is gonna matter if he's faster than me. My Shampoo's Ice Shard would have been the clutch thing here. Actually, I know what I can do. Yo, that's some genius shit I just did. Check this out, guys. Some next level genius shit we just pulled off. Now it could still bite me in the ass. We go back to Pawn Knot. Now he has to worry about me dual shocking and putting him in the dirt. But I'm gonna Revival Blessing by my Shin. He's probably not gonna fall for this. But the upside is that I can still gets a little dicey. Because if I dual shock, he just dies. If he sucker punches and I get my Shampoo back, then I have the Life Orb. Oh my, I have the Life Orb Ice Shard for him in the back now. And he doesn't have leftovers. So at this point you always go. We always Mach Punch here to bring him into range. Yeah. And now we dual shock. I wonder what his item is. I want to say after this shit is bulky as fuck, so that's what I'm. And this thing is fast as hell. My Mach Punch once more. suckers. At 76% life orb, the item dropping ice shard. Yeah, we just Mach Punch again. Just Mach Punch again. Now we fucking Dual Shock. Bodied! 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 Bodied, buried deep in the ground. Bodied! Bodied! Now, that wasn't a prediction. Like, it wasn't, as I just explained to you guys what the aim of all that was. But the fact that he got destroyed on the very turn he didn't sucker. Guys. If you don't hit the like button right the fuck now, you're a hater. I mean, like, if this wasn't the greatest Pokemon Showdown live of all time, hit the like button down below. And I'll see you in the next one. And subscribe. Peace.